Very good morning, guys. Yesterday, in the previous class, we have gone through with the past oriented methods under the topic called as performance appraisal. So, today we shall move on to the second main heading, that is of future oriented methods. Under future oriented methods, it is of four. The name itself says future oriented methods. It is about the future. So under that you have the first method called as grade structure. Grade structure is nothing but the same like your cadres. You all are aware of this cadres, right? In all these government offices, we'll be having an cadres called as A grade or A cadre, B cadre, C, D cadre. The same manner A grade officer, B grade, C grade, and D grade employees. So, how does this future oriented method helps in performance appraisal? So, as you all know that under when we come to the corporate field, we have a top level management, middle level management, and lower level management. At last, we have an operational level management, right? So, under top level management, we have board of directors, CEOs, all this. Under middle level management, we have various managers like finance manager, sales manager, accounting manager, all this. So based on this levels, we select few to run the organization smoothly and effectively. Say for an example, we make the team leaders there, right? If someone is performing better at one particular level, we make them as a team leader. The better example in the police department, for some particular cases like crime investigations or some other things, we look at the best effective officer and we make him as to lead the team. In the same manner, when you all come up to the retail management, we seek over the various levels of management, we select one out of them and we make them as a team leader there. This is called as grade structure. Next one is of management by objectives. It is nothing but each and every organization will be having an objectives, aims, goals. Based on that aims and goals, how the individual is performing here is most important. So we have each and every organization will be having different goals, like to attain their outcomes, to reach their profit levels, all those things. Based on those things, you seek over the individual performance and you highlight them. Even through this method, we can have an performance appraisal. The next one is of psychological appraisal methods. This is done based on the interviews, supervisions, and all those things. Say, for an example, we give them some task and we make him to work under that. We check his emotions, we check his motivations, encouragements, performance, all the things. And based on this characteristics, we also make the performance appraisal. The last one is of 360-degree feedback method. The name itself says that 360-degree, both the personal as well as the organizational. Even his personal characters like emotional, intelligence, motivation, encouragement, leading the team, even this, along with the organizational, achieving the targets, discipline, obedient, punctuality. Based on all these things, we collect the feedback from the stakeholders. Stakeholders in the sense not only the internal part of the organization, even the external part. It might be customers, consumers, wholesalers, retailers, supervisors. All over feedback is collected here to do the performance appraisal. So this is of the second main heading, that is of future oriented methods. So today our main topic is related to retail logistics. Retail logistics is nothing but, it might be men, it might be material, it might be money, or it might be machine, whatever it might be. To move the goods in a smooth, effective, and efficient manner, we need a logistic. This move of flow of funds or material or money is called logistics. Okay, so what does this retail logistics exactly mean is, retail logistics involves planning, implementing, and controlling the physical flow of materials and final goods from points of origin to points of use. So as I said, you all, it is a thing which considers a planning. Planning is nothing but a predetermined course of action. So, after this planning, we need an implementation, right? So, based on the plans, we implement the techniques or tricks. After implementing this, we need an power. That power we call it as control or monitor or supervising. Okay, we need to control the flow of materials from the point of origin to the point of consumption. Got the point? From the point of origin, in the sense, it might be from the manufacturer, it might be from the producer. Okay, from the point of origin to the point of consumption, in the sense, from manufacturer to the consumer. It is nothing but like the distribution channels. You have the distribution channels starting from manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, customer, and consumer. In the same manner, it helps in physical flow of goods or materials from the point of origin to the point of consumption. It helps to meet consumer requirements at a profit. This is the foremost thing. Not only moving the goods, along with this, it helps in achieving the profit. As we all discuss these things under the price. Okay, the third P of marketing, it is nothing but whatever we do there, we need to achieve the profits. So this term is called as retail logistics. Okay, the next heading is of computerized replenishment system. Replenishment is nothing but filling the gap. Fill. Replenishment is nothing but fill. What is this computerized replenishment system? Is nothing but whatever goods you are in need of, instead of maintaining a record through books, if you automate that using your system, okay, whichever the stock is less, the things will be highlighted there. Example, you all visit a college library, right? Instead of searching book one by one, go search the book. Instead of doing all those things, if the data is recorded in the system, at one click you can come to know where the book is, at which rack the book is stored. In the same manner, if you all visit some malls, supermarkets, marts, all those things, instead of maintaining the things through books, if you all maintain this through the computer by having a barcoding scanner. You all are aware of this, right? Even most number of shops, even in KGF, we have this barcoding. Even for our ID cards, for our college ID cards, we had a barcode. Even in the same manner, when you all work at the corporate offices, we had a barcode scanner. The same manner, when you all have this barcode, you can scan the things and you can store at various departments. As I said, all these things in the store layout or in the store blueprint, maintaining the things in each racks or each manners. Say for an example, if it is of food products, maintain a separate rack for that. If it is of perishable goods, maintaining a separate rack for that. So in the same manner, each and every department under a store, you'll be having various department. When you'll go visit the Reliance Fresh or Reliance Mart, they will be having various floors. In the first floor you'll be getting all like rice products, dal, all these things. In the second floor you'll be getting all the vessels. Okay, in the third floor you'll be getting the clothes in different manners. So when you all use this data, you'll come to know where the product is exactly stored. So as soon as if the product vanishes or not vanishes, if the stock is cleared, then the things will be highlighted in the computer. That is nothing but computerized replenishment system. Whatever, if the stock is cleared, automatically that can be filled by the computer through highlighting that. That is what computerized replenishment system. Okay, next, what are the benefits of computerized replenishing system? The first point is of eliminates the need for weekly ordering. Is instead of having an routine check with the stock, instead of having a routine check with the stock, if you all have the data in the system, there is no need to go check the stock on regular basis or frequently. Instead of that, you can check the stock having a system at your shop, because you'll be having a barcode scanner. Whatever the inputs that has taken place in your shop, if before placing that for selling, if you all scan that and place it there, if some other person, I mean the consumer comes purchase that, then during that time, if you all during your sales, if you all barcode, I mean if you all scan that barcode, this you'll come to know what is the stock left over. Say for an example, toothpaste. Okay, I'll give you all an example of toothpaste. You would have been ordered 100 grams Colgate toothpaste of 10 pieces. If each and every one person come collect that, I mean if they purchase that, you can see the decrease in the quantity of the Colgate toothpaste at your system itself. So that this eliminates the need for weekly ordering. Instead of ordering the things weekly, you can order the things at in bulk. Okay. Next, reduces administrative cost. Yes, there is no need of administrative cost like having some data analysis or having some administration is nothing but taking some supervision. There is no need of humans. Okay, so it reduces administrative cost. Instead of checking that on a routine basis, if you are maintaining the data through the computer, you can easily access to that. Next, allows the company to focus on core activities. Is instead of wasting your time by having a frequent check with the stock, if you all have a computerized replenishment system, then you can concentrate on the core activities, like it might be your business expansion or profit maximization, customer satisfaction. Okay, all these things. Next, keep stores locations organized. Is as I said, you all, when you all do this thing, you will organize the thing for various materials. Say for an example, as I gave you all the example of Reliance Fresh or Big Bazaar, whatever it might be. In the ground floor you will be having the rice stall. In the first floor you will be having about the vessels. Okay, so each and everything is needed for human. In the ground floor, when you all visit some Gopalan mall, we had a visit for Gopalan mall, we saw that in the ground floor you will be having the all the various things like KFC, McDonald's, all those. In the top floor, we used to have the KFC, McDonald's. Below that, we used to have the Orient. I mean, the shopping theaters like clothes, watches, shoes, all those things. In the below floor, we used to have with the theaters, all those things. This is nothing but keep store locations organized, in the sense all the thing can be organized in a systematic manner. Next, provides flexible reporting. Yes, this provides flexible reporting because when there is an purchase or sale in that particular product, you'll be getting a report on the basis of the sale of the product. Say for an example, if you would have stored, as I said, all the Colgate paste, toothpaste, if it is sold, then you'll come to know the report is nothing but the sale of that product. In the sense there will be a decrease in the product. This will be of flexible. Okay, no need of constant reporting. Next one is of simplifies entire procurement process. There will be no in the sense minimum human intervention is only needed here. It avoids human errors. This leads to an good and effective methods of doing the things. So in this process there is needed of maximum attention to details and avoids costly human errors. So there will be no much errors when compared to the manual system. When you all do the things through the computers, automatically you all know that computer does it works on its basis. There is no maximum number of human intervention is required. Next one is of increases sales by having the right stock. As I said, you all reduces stock out since orders based on customers' demand forecast and promotional planning. As I said, you all, if there is an sale in that particular product, then you'll come to know which product is having a huge sale. If there is an Colgate, along with that there are various competitors for Colgate like Pepsodent, Close Up, all this. So if which so in that cases, if the product is having some fast sales, okay, which brand, you'll come to know which brand or which product is having a huge sales. Next, increases cash flow by giving control of inventory. Is increases cash flow by giving control of inventory is nothing but by combining actual sales trends with predetermined minimum and maximum values, the company can control the return on investment. Next point is of increases margin by reduce abstract inventory. In the sense, you will come across, it helps in knowing slow moving or non moving inventory in store. Company can take necessary to sell these inventories before the become obsolete is nothing but an expiry or rotten or some other things. You'll come to know because when you all have a barcode scanner, along with that you'll come across the MRP, you'll be having a manufacturing date, you'll be having an expiry date. So when all the things is feeded there, there will be a caution or warning bell in your system. If the stock is not at all moving there, then you can go with up the markup pricing. As I said you all there, along with that you can use even the multi-brand pricing. Yes, so multi-brand or multi-product, I mean multi-product pricing is nothing but where you combine 2 or 3 products and you sell for a single cost. Example, take 3 shirts for rupees 1000. Okay, this is of multi-product, and along with that markdown pricing is nothing but like you sell the products to that particular season at a lower cost to increase your sales, to increase your profits. Somehow these are some various techniques you use there. So these are the various 9 points regarding the benefits of computerized replenishing system. At last, you have a topic called as corporate replenishment policies. It is nothing but a set of rules, regulations, boundaries, guidelines, or framework given for an organization to perform better and to take timely decisions to increase their profit or to increase the sales, to increase the expansion, and to render exact services to the customers to the level of satisfaction. So these are the points that you have under corporate replenishment policies. So this finishes your fourth chapter. Please guys, make sure that please go through that, so that if you all have any doubts, you can please drop a message through WhatsApp, or you can just call me. So thank you.